This is Ocean's Moonlit Pathways, and I'm Miss MJ XOXO. This reading is on Megan the Stallion. But before I start, here's my disclaimer. Everything I say in this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. My readings are subject to interpretation, and they should not be taken as absolute. This is a subscriber's request. It was meant to be added to my last reading on Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, but this turned into its own reading, so enjoy. So I didn't add this in the reading, but I figured I'll either do a quick video or a quick short. How does Megan Thee Stallion feel about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's little back and forth? It wasn't little either. With the Ace of Swords, it's like push your pen. That's the energy I'm picking up. She feels like they should put it in writing. Look at those nails. Somebody could have just gotten their nails done or needs to get their nails done. But it's like push your pen. And I feel like she's even inspired by some of the things that were said, possibly. And it could inspire things that she will put in music. I feel like there's a masculine energy, some type of male energy, a compassionate, loving, gentle, sweet kind of person who's kind of sensitive, who wears their heart on their sleeve. I don't know if that's partisan because he's a writer. So maybe that could be Partisan Fontaine's energy. I don't know if he has some insight or intel. I'm getting the energy of a Trojan horse. The Trojan horse, like this is a setup type of energy. I'm also getting a dark horse, like the underdog always wins in the end. Somebody could do the white powder. Maybe she feels like somebody's done the white. I'm not trying to be messy, but it's just like the things that I'm picking up. I'm really not entering this reading with the intention of knowing what's going to come out. So it's like when certain things come out, it's like, what? She probably feels like somebody was on the white powder when they did a rant, when they went on a rant. I feel like Megan has love for Cardi, or she thinks Cardi is loving. I feel like she may want to collaborate with her in the future. She could plan to try to collaborate with her again in the future. I also feel like there are people that she is connected to that are working together in the background to steal someone's coin, to steal someone's money. So there's like I'm hearing the word plot, but then again, it could be plotting, planning. Somebody could be planning. There's people collaborating in the background to try to steal someone's money, try to steal someone's opportunities, trying to steal someone's business. So even in the sense of theft, it's not even so much of like stealing someone's opportunities, but maybe like it could be stealing, yeah, but like stealing from the perspective of that person doesn't deserve it. You should have this. You should have this. I'm even seeing somebody take something from somebody and like say, you should have this. Almost like if you're dating somebody. It's just an example. It's not exactly this, but it could be this. But this is really just an example. It's like if you take something from somebody you're dating and then you give it to like your new girlfriend, your new love, and you say you should have this. Maybe something precious. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be something of meaning. And I'm even getting the energy of like music. If we want to look at it from this perspective, this scenario, someone could have taken music or an opportunity, a new beginning from one artist and giving it to another artist. You should have this. You deserve this. And it's like you deserve this, not in the sense of, gosh, you hear that car? Welcome to New York, yo. You hear the car in the background? It's like, what? Not in the sense of like the person genuinely deserves it, but I just rather you have it because I don't want to see the other person win. So I'd rather you win. So here, take this. I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on in the background that people don't know about. But I'm getting a strong energy of like Megan right now is focused on her own music or coming up with her own creative ideas or working with someone to come up with lyrics. But I'm getting the energy of pushing your pen. That's what this looks like. And creating music. So take it to the booth. She could be feeling like, yo, y'all need to take this to the booth. But I also feel like I'm getting the energy of inspiration of like things she could use in her own song. When she writes, she has love for somebody. So I'm getting the energy of Cardi. I feel like she would have more love for Cardi than she would Nicki Minaj. She probably even could have love for Nicki Minaj, but she's not allowed to love her out loud is the energy. Oh my God, this is like so crazy. She probably really genuinely does love Nicki Minaj, but like when you form alliances, it's like, nah, I can't express my love for that person. So it's like I have to say this and I have to, it's like you have to play a role. So it's like she probably legit has love for Nicki Minaj. Because I feel like Nicki Minaj helped her elevate, because I'm looking at the heart with the wings. So it's like that eternal love. This is giving me eternal love because it's like you helped me elevate. Like had Nicki Minaj not collaborated with her, her career would not have excelled. So I feel like she has like a, I want to say like a unexpressed, undying kind of love for Nicki Minaj, but I feel like because of the alliances that were formed in the industry, she's not allowed to express that love. She can't express her love. So it's like, even though things are negatively said, I feel like there's a level of respect that everyone has for each other, but we have to play the role. What is that thing I said in Cardi B's reading? Like, stick with the program. We have to stick with the program. Like, they gotta eat. They got bills to pay. They want to make money. They want to be famous. So they have to stick with the program. It's an agenda, and they got to stick with the agenda. It's like once you sign the dotted line and we say you got to do this, like, oh my gosh. Like, I know that I could say things, but I don't want to say too much. But I just feel like when you form allegiances, when you form alliances, an allegiance to a flag, but even not just a flag, like an organization, when you form an allegiance to an organization and you sign the dotted line, you have to sacrifice. And I'm not saying like to kill people or people have to die, but sometimes you have to sacrifice relationships. You have to step on toes. Like certain organizations will tell you, yo, you can't rock with your family no more. Like that wife, your cousin, your brother, your mother, that's a dub for them. Like you can't talk to them no more. Once you sign to us, like you have to eliminate all relationships with certain people. So that's the energy that I'm picking up. And I feel like that's also what could have happened with Cardi in the beginning. I feel like a lot of the beef, and we know this, like this is like, I don't even know why I'm even saying this. Like, I feel like this isn't even necessary to say, but I feel like a lot of the beef between women and even the male rappers is curated. It's crafted. It's not genuine. Like, I genuinely don't really hate you, but I have to hate you because that's part of the contract. That's part of the deal, and I have to stick with it. Stick with the program. Go with the flow. This is what needs to be done. This is what needs to be said. Here, you have this. I don't care if I have to take food off of someone else's table for you to eat. And I feel like there's even that mind frame of like, yo, I have to eat. So if your kid has to starve so I can eat or my kid can eat, then it's like, but the problem is that all comes back in the end to bite you, because you have to have morals. You have to have standards. You have to have integrity. And I feel like a lot of the people who are on top, they lack morals. They lack standards. They lack integrity. They will step on toes, and you can do that and you can get to the top. But when you reach to the top, you're going to fall. You're going to meet a downfall. That's what I'm picking up. I feel like Megan is focused on her future. She's planning. She has foresight. Maybe, like I said, like things that she wants to write or say in her music. She's thinking about her music in the future. I feel like she may even, you know, with the ship, two things I'm hearing. The ship has sailed, and maybe that's not part of her foresight because it's in the back, like she can't see the top of her head. Or maybe that's something that she's thinking. She could be thinking the ship has sailed, but the energy I'm picking up is one, the ship has sailed. I don't know what that means. What ship has sailed? I don't know. Maybe even a possible collaboration with certain people. The ship has sailed. But I'm also seeing, golly, I hate when I lose my train of thought. Foresight. She's paying attention to her future, and I see the ship, and it's like uncharted waters. She's thinking about uncharted waters. Maybe doing, you know who I'm picking up? I'm picking up the energy of like how Beyonce did the country and the rock. So I'm picking up the energy of maybe Megan could be thinking about uncharted waters, taking a chance, changing her sound, doing something different, even if it's not connected to music, which I feel it is because of the musical notes. I feel like she may try to, if this is not Megan, this could be Cardi, but she may try to do something different. I'm even picking up, look at this, is like a mermaid energy, so I'm even picking up like R&B. Maybe she could do a love song, a collaboration with an R&B artist with the musical notes. She has a message that she wants to send to somebody. So that is the energy I'm picking up on how Megan feels about this whole drama between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And while we're here, I didn't have intentions of making it this long, but since, why not? More energy surrounding Megan Thee Stallion. More energy surrounding Megan Thee Stallion. I also saw that she could be laughing at it. Like, oh my God, like when people say things, she's unbothered, she's at peace, she's drama free. Like, she's like not trying, she's too cute to care. I feel like when people post stuff, it's funny and she might laugh at some of the things that are said, but she's not interjecting herself, she's not getting in the middle. She got her own things to worry about, she's worrying about her own music. She's too cute to care about what's going on. She could be overindulging in some sweets right now, just enjoying the sweet life. Or maybe she's on a diet trying to avoid sweets. She could be doing photo shoots. She could be having like a modeling gig or something like that. She's so beautiful. It says to consider thoughtful reasoning. Yama, think about it. I feel like, because even Yama is Spanish, right? Like Yamame. So I feel like she could have even reached out to Cardi or a Latin artist for a feature, for a collaboration, and the person is considering it. They're thinking about it. They're reasoning. Should we do this? Should we not? Another like girl power feminist kind of song possibly they're thinking about. Mentor. She could be Megan could be a girl's girl. She supports women. This is the song that she made, like a song idea or theme of a song she could be considering. I'm getting like rock. Maybe she could be thinking about doing some rock music or something. And even Megan could be going through a rebirth. She could be dealing with new beginnings, a transformation, a rebirth. She's a unicorn. This is a transformation. She could be bi, LGBTQ. Y'all know when I see my rainbows, that's what it means. There could be a connection to someone who's biracial or even Asian. I even heard the song Panda, Panda, Panda. I don't know. I don't know where he fits in, or there could be a connect, like maybe they could be from the same place, or I don't know. I don't really feel like they would do a collaboration, but I'm hearing that maybe a beat could be used or something like that. But Megan could be going through a heavy transformation. She could be going through a death right now. And when I say death, not in a literal sense of like somebody dying, but there's always a possibility that that energy is there. But even transforming her sound, transforming her look. Look, it's some thunderstorms she could have been dealing with. Trying to be unique. She wants to stand out from the crowd. This gives me that Asian thing because Panda Bear is an Asian. So, you know, maybe that's the music that she's done already. Or maybe she could be thinking about teaming up with somebody to do something with the Asian, like those Korean K-pop type stuff. But she's trying to transform her sound, transform her look, transform her career. Somebody's jealous, hater, jealous. People are envious of her. She could be envious of someone. And lastly, because I wasn't intending, who's calling me? I was not intending to do a reading. Let me do 2 more minutes of this, because I don't be having space on my phone to record these things. Megan Thee Stallion. Damn, I'm not even getting her career. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. She could be feeling proud of herself. She could have accomplished some kind of goal. God bless her. Congratulations. She took a chance and she finally fulfilled an important goal. So she's behind the scenes. Didn't we see something about a death or something like that? Heartbreak, grief, emotional. Somebody could have died, or she could have suffered some type of loss that has brought her grief and pain. And this is also grief too. So somebody got their wings. So she could have experienced a death. This could be past, present, future, envy. It could even be a pet. Like, it don't have to be a person. So, yeah, she could be grieving someone or something. Oh, didn't I say her pet? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I just brought up the dog thing. Dog love, fur mom, dad, puppy love. Do y'all know if this happened? Because I don't know. So if I'm telling y'all something y'all already know, I don't follow Megan Thee Stallion at all. So I don't even know. I don't know. But God bless. I don't. She could be going through a separation, some type of temporary split. This looks like Lisa Rinna. Maybe that's why even, maybe she could appear on a show. She could become a housewife, or she's playing the role of a housewife. She could end up doing some feature on a show or something like that, or make an appearance. She could be in Beverly Hills or somewhere in California, and that's it. So there's something that she could be doing for social justice. There's something she could be protesting or speaking out against. She could be an activist, and she is speaking out against something. And I'm gonna call it a wrap, because I wasn't intending on doing anything on Megan Thee Stallion. I wanted to even do like a quick little reel to find out how she feels about the Cardi and Nicki situation. So this is what I have. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Happy healing, everyone. Bye.